So what we're gonna do is just teleport into them and then drop the black hole, get everyone sucked in, and then boom, triple teleport, and look at that big. See if we can do some big damage. Double freeze here. That was actually black holing here, and then drop the. Oh, we just teleported someone through the floor. Oh, what's going on, everybody? Today we have another daily PvP video for you all, and I have a little bit of a more interesting one. We're running a double beam build with black hole, not ice crystal, and the double beam build is actually going to be the instantaneous beams that I was running in a previous video testing for a viewer, and then we found out that it wasn't super great. I want to double down on it and run double versions of the instantaneous beams, which is just crazy hilarious to me. So Call of the Abyss is the first one. Black hole radius is increased by 20%. And then we're going to run Devouring Void to make it move, and a Negation Blade to make it absorb all projectiles. And then we're going to run Kin's Cryo Clasp to make both our Ray of Frost instantly able to beam and then freeze everyone, and then Arcane Intensifiers to make it so Disintegrate will fire a stronger instantaneous beam, and then Rift Dancer Stride to make it so Teleport will deal damage. The idea here is to drop the black hole, drop the Disintegrate Ray, which is completely invisible, by the way, and then the Ray of Frost, and then triple teleport onto people, and then just one-shot that whole group of people. We're going to see how it works. I'm a little excited because we're going to see how all this ends up happening. You can see here, the Disintegrate Beam is going to do 15k damage and increase our damage dealt by 10%. And then Ray of Frost is going to deal 12k damage, and then each one of these is going to deal 13k, and this deals a little bit of damage as well. So definitely very, very interesting, and we're going to see if we can actually deal some big damage. Once again, this is literally invisible sometimes, depending on where you're using it. So we'll have to see if we're able to actually see it really do some work. Let's get into the first match. All right, so, well, looks like party bug is still happening, but we are pretty excited, or I'm pretty excited about this because we are going to just see how much damage we can do. And shout out to Captain Sluggo right there. It looks like they watched the content. So we're going to see what these instantaneous beams can actually do. I'm pretty excited about it. And we're going to just straight up go for my, standard strategy of teleporting into a choke point and seeing what we can do with the big choke point control, and really just do some big damage. So we're gonna have to see what happens here. I'm pretty excited. I've never really used the instantaneous beams besides like just basic testing. I'm not a huge fan of them in general, but I think this could be an interesting combo. Definitely something that I've been meaning to try for a little while. Looks like they're gonna go up to the north side. So what we're gonna do is just teleport into them and then drop the black hole, get everyone sucked in, and then boom, triple teleport, and look at that big damage we were able to do to everyone. I'm actually really hyped with that. That was not bad at all. It didn't do a crazy amount of damage. They all got out of our black hole. I don't know how, but they did. So that is something. Once again, I don't know how black hole is so buggy, but we were able to get some big damage out there. We're going to try that again and just teleport forward. I think we're going to drop the black hole first here, drop the instantaneous beam, and then looks like we're slowed by the Ray of Frost, an invisible Ray of Frost, so that is a problem. Looks like this guy is going to chase us, and we're going to die for it. I don't know what hit us there, honestly. But we continuously have a problem with invisible visual bugs in this game. Blizzard decides never to fix the PvP bugs, but it is what it is. We're going to just try to play it a little bit more slowly now that we've kind of memed up a little bit. Freeze them. Looks like they got kind of avoided our freeze. That's a problem. I thought we were going to freeze them, but Gladiator just completely annihilated us. I don't know. This build is a little rough, to be honest, so far. We just straight up died 3 times. We're literally 0-3. We're actually trolling right now. But, I'm trying to get this build to work. Let's see here. Looks like they're all in black or in Gladiator. We're gonna drop the double beam here. Looks like we're being slowed once again. And geez, wow. Maybe the team is just stacked on their team. I don't know what's going on, but we really can't do anything here. We just keep getting absolutely no damage out. And we just keep dying. But maybe that's just because I'm suiciding here a little bit. So let's try to fight these guys. They're coming for us. Well, this guy's got 6k HP. This one has, I can't see them for some reason. I don't know why I'm not able to see their HP bar right now, but let's see. 66k, big damage. It doesn't really do a crazy amount of damage. Let's see, drop the black hole. Looks like our black hole got interrupted. Try to kill off that one, freeze this one, and do some damage. We really do low damage with this instantaneous beam build. It's really bad in terms of damage numbers, but I really wanted to get it to work. It may not be possible though. Let's see, there's oh, this guy was invisible. We're gonna drop the black hole, do the beam, and then do another beam. Ooh, we crit with that one. I'm not sure how we didn't kill that demon hunter, honestly. It may just be worse to run the damaging teleport and not run the shielding teleport. That might just be better to run. Looks like they have the Ray of Frost, a double beam build going on. That is a problem. We're gonna try to freeze this one. Looks like we got immuned. I think Gladiator is so strong. I mean, how do you not run Gladiator in PvP? There's the black hole. Looks like my whole team died. We're gonna try to teleport on this guy and try to kill them. We're gonna line up the freeze ray. Looks like we have a lot of people. Wow, that didn't actually hit them, so we missed that. And it wouldn't have mattered anyways. We couldn't really do a whole lot. We might have been able to kill that one though. It is crazy difficult to get through some of these players right now because we have 0 damage in terms of our instantaneous beams. Not a fan so far, honestly. I thought it would be a fun combo, but it's not fun to like really lose hard. How did that not hit them? What? Oh my god, I can't believe that did not hit this wizard. What just happened? How did that not hit? I'm so confused right now. We're gonna try to line up the freeze right here. All right, that hit, but they immuned it with the Gladiator once again. And we're gonna try to black hole them and then just do some big damage. Our beam was invisible that time. And there's a kill. So, oh wow. Gladiator is just so strong here against these like instantaneous beam builds. Let's see, we're gonna try to freeze this demon hunter and then do big damage and then teleport on him. Okay, so we actually did some decent full combo damage, but keep in mind this guy's 66k HP. Like they're probably like 1300 residents. Like it shouldn't be that hard to kill them, to be honest. We should be able to just absolutely one-shot them with a beam. So very low opinion of this build so far. We might have to just change into a different build the second game because I don't feel like trolling 2 games in a row. Well, despite that, we actually have the most kills on the team. But we also have the most deaths because we're trying to teleport in to deal damage, which is a little awkward here. We're gonna drop the black hole, see if we can do some big damage. Double freeze here. That was actually not bad. We actually got a nice combo there. So pretty excited about that one. We're gonna teleport onto this guy, see if we can do some big damage. Looks like we're being CC'd here. We're gonna try to freeze. Oh, we cannot. This guy's 100k HP. Never mind. They're probably stronger than I am in terms of residents. So that's why we weren't one-shotting them. So you can see there when we're fighting someone either equal or stronger than us, it's so hard to get through them with this build. We don't have any damage. We don't really have any good way to do consistent damage. Like we have our one trick beams, and then as soon as they're over, like what are we gonna do? We do absolutely nothing. We're gonna try to freeze them. Looks like we couldn't freeze them because of Gladiator once again. Try to teleport them onto them and then just do some damage. I mean, how hard was it to kill that guy? Despite the fact that we were 1v2 at the beginning there. Really poor build in my opinion so far. You know, they don't all work out, but you know, it is what it is. Oh jeez. But I guess it is what it is. We'll have to swap up the build a little bit. Maybe we'll just go with a standard beam build later on instead of running the instantaneous beams. Try to kill them. It's actually really insane to see how many times Gladiator's proccing when we're using this Ray of Frost instantaneous version. And we just couldn't do anything. That guy just froze us with a standard Ray of Frost. The other problem with the instantaneous beams, they have a channel time. And when you're chilled, your channel time goes down, which means by the time we try to get in the fight, the Ray of Frost just freezes us. Wizards are so strong. And especially when you're not playing that Ray of Frost beam build, you are such at a disadvantage as a wizard. That thing is so strong. So huge downside in that case. We're gonna try to jump on them, drop the black hole, drop the beam, and it looks like we just got infinitely CC'd. Like, I don't know where I am. I'm above the map. I have necro pillars everywhere, and all that good stuff. So honestly, probably a little unbalanced teams, but on top of that, our build is just really struggling. Like, we don't have damage. Our cast times are too long, and overall our just whole build gets negated by Gladiator oftentimes. Like, we just did all of our skills right there, basically. If those were standard skills, we would have killed that guy, but we did not, because our beams just do such little damage. If you're playing a standard beam, like a standard fiery disintegrate ray, in about 3 ticks, it'll do more damage than a full instantaneous beam, and that takes about 1.5 seconds. So huge downside to running the instantaneous beams is just the lack of damage, honestly. And that's one of the things that I have to do. Again, as I mentioned in the previous video, okay, that guy just teleported on the map. Again, another bug with black hole. But the big thing with me is I have to deal the damage because I am the 3K player, and the game is balancing based on that. So, you know, it makes it difficult for me to try out any CC builds, and looks like that just completely immune. I don't know where my beam just went. Looks like those guys actually did get hit by the black hole, but we're getting spawn camped now because they are just so strong. But that's the end of the match. Honestly, I'm not going to say I played perfectly, but the build is definitely worse than the standard build. What were these guys at? This guy was really low resonance, 915. This guy was, let's see here, 2100. This one was, oh, looks like we got kicked out of it. But I know one of them was about 3.3k with that wizard at 100k life. I hate this build. I don't want to go for another game, honestly. I feel bad, you know, just stopping it after one game. But we're going to change up our build and go into game 2. I don't want to just continuously troll with this build, honestly. All right, so on to the second game here. I'm losing track. We're going with the standard double beam build. We're going with the fiery beam as well as the ray of frost with the freeze helmet and then black hole. We're gonna just start off with black holing here and then drop the oh, we just teleported someone through the floor. Oh my goodness, that's actually hilarious. I got so distracted by teleporting someone through the floor. That's actually so funny. Wow. I didn't mean to run black hole, actually. We were trying to run the ray of the ice crystal here. That's what we're going to be doing. Not the oh wait, what's going on? I literally was changing my skills. Well, I'm actually starting out with trolling this second match, honestly. So we're gonna have to fix that by actually participating in the battle. Let's see here. We're gonna drop the ice crystal and then the beam here, and then just kind of control the area around here. There's one kill. Let's just try to heal up here because we did take a lot of damage. This guy's literally shooting at the wall. Let's see. We're going to teleport forward here and then just go for this guy real quick. They're actually very strong, so it may just be worth it to just kind of pick off some of those other guys over here. Drop the beam right here. Try to finish this one off. Nice kill. And let's see here, we're gonna go for this guy over here. Drop the ice crystal here and then get the freeze on him. I'm not sure why that didn't freeze him, honestly. I don't know how that didn't hit him at all. It was clearly on the guy in terms of the ice crystal. There's the gladiator procced, and looks like the clone still stays alive if you get into gladiator. I don't know how we didn't hit that demon hunter with that ice crystal and beam. It was clearly on the ice crystal. That was a little strange. Let's drop the ice crystal here. And let's see if we could do, oh, we got interrupted by Necro, of course, so that's unfortunate. Whew, Necros are just the most irritating classes in the whole game. We're going to try to freeze this guy and then just kill him off. There's one kill. Just go for this guy. Looks like the Demon Hunter's behind us. We are really stuck dealing with this guy. I'm not sure why we didn't hit that guy with the Ray of Frost, though. That's still a little strange. I noticed that the clone with the ice crystal is a little weird. This guy's just spawn camping us, I guess. I'm injured. Okay. Well then. That was interesting. They almost one-shot us. Pretty crazy, actually. I was not expecting them to do that. I did not want to use many of my abilities there, but I'm going to go to teleport forward here. And let's see. Looks like the other wizards are going to prop down their ice crystal. We're going to drop ours and then see if we can freeze everyone. Big freezes across the board. Hopefully we procced the gladiator for the whale over there, which we did. Let's see if we can do some more big damage. We're gonna try to teleport back here and just heal ourselves up. See, we got interrupted by Sleeping Bile. I'm gonna try to freeze this guy. They're still going for us. We got the freeze on them. We should be able to kill them off. Ooh, our gladiator did get procced though. Unfortunate because they were at 842 HP. This guy's still coming after me. That's fine. We're gonna drop the ice crystal here. Looks like we're getting hit by invisible wizard beams right now. I'm not mad at all. We just got hit by invisible wizard beams. Oh, I wish this game would literally fix all the visual bugs of this game. It's so irritating. Oh my goodness. Let me know in the comments down below how many times you died from an invisible wizard beam, because it's been so many times for me, and it is one of the most irritating things in the game. I can only imagine when someone's fighting me how irritating it actually is. We're gonna jump into these guys and just finish them off. Double kill right there. Very, very simple. And then we should be able to finish this guy off as well. Just drop the beam on their face until they spawn again. Whew. All right. Let's see if we can deal with these guys coming up from the stairway here. I'm gonna wait for my ice crystal to come back off cooldown before we really dive in. Looks like someone's actually just randomly hitting us here. We're gonna drop behind them and then see if we can drop the ice crystal here and then try to freeze some people. I'm not sure if that's hitting anyone or what's going on. Can't really tell because sometimes my beam is invisible to me, so I actually don't know if we're hitting anyone, to be honest. Our Ray of Frost is coming off cooldown here. Teleport forward and see if we can get a Ray of Frost on these people. We're gonna drop that, and looks like we're gonna be able to kill this guy. Very, very nice kill there. And looks like they're coming from all directions here. We're gonna try to kill off as many people as we can see. We're gonna drop this and then drop the Ray of Frost here. Hopefully we can freeze all these guys and then do some big damage. Look at the power of this beam. I mean, compare that to what we were doing earlier, guys. Like, it's absolutely crazy difference in power levels between the two builds right now. Drop that, double freeze, and we should be able to kill off these two guys. I mean, look at the damage differential. It looks like we just got one shot by the 3K Demon Hunter. But, I mean, it's absolutely insane. It's so much better than the previous build. Like, so much better. Let's jump into the fight again. Looks like we are just hard pushing one side, which is fine, I guess. We're going to try to help out our team, though. We're going to drop the Ice Crystal and then see if we can just take over this fight. Drop the Ice Crystal, drop the freeze, and then drop the massive damage here. How many people can we kill? Looks like we froze this guy as they're approaching. I'm not sure why freezes doesn't dismount the Crusaders. That is a little strange to me. I'm going to drop the freeze ray and see if we can do some more damage here. We killed 4 people here, so we should be in good shape. Looks like we're getting jumped on here. Looks like we're going to get our Gladiator proc, which is fine. I'm not sure how much more I could do in this fight. I just killed 4 people on the control point. We're going to drop the Ice Crystal here again and then drop the Ray of Frost and hopefully do some big damage here. We're going to teleport forward and see if we could just do some big damage right on their faces. I am running the 4-piece Grace as well. I don't think I mentioned that, which is actually doing a lot of damage for us. Looks like we're getting just I mean, look how many Necro Pillars just spawned. There's literally 4 Necro Pillars on top of our face. Jeez, that's absolutely absurd. Looks like we're not going to be able to push it in. As soon as I die, we lose our control of the idol here, which is fine. Looks like the Demon Hunter is really wrecking havoc on our squad. We're going to go ahead and try to go for this right-hand side and maybe take care of these guys over here. Drop the Ice Crystal and then drop. That guy should die from the clone. Looks like the other wizard is approaching. Looks like the Ice Crystal actually just froze us. And we just died. It's kind of over at this point. I don't know if we have enough lives to even approach the heart now. Our team is a little weak compared to their team. I'm the only one that's actually strong enough to deal with anyone right now. And the enemy Demon Hunter has been absolutely wrecking havoc on our squad. Overall, I was just kind of showcasing the difference between the two builds. That's kind of what I wanted to do. I probably could have played this a little bit better, though, for sure. Looks like this guy is just going to jump right on top of us. And, yeah, I keep dying now because I'm kind of in that mode where it's like, well, I don't think we can even win. The time is too long. The deaths are too high. You know, it's like, well, I probably should have played a little bit better at the end there, but not bad. You can see the real difference between the two builds, though. Absolutely. It was absolutely insane. This guy, what's he at? 3.2k residence, a little bit higher than myself. This one was at 1700. This guy was really low. I can imagine 700 residence there. And this guy was at 1600. And we have this one at 1400. And my team, just curious, 1100 here and 850 there. And this one was at 2200. So overall, looks like they had a little bit stronger players than us. Well, actually, not really. 2300. How did this person not really do more? They were running a very similar build to us here. Surprised they weren't able to do a lot more in the game. But overall, not bad. I wanted to showcase the difference between the two builds. We're just losing like crazy recently. That is okay. We were testing out the instantaneous beams in the beginning, and then we wanted to show the difference between that and this build right here. So I hope you enjoyed. Sometimes the builds that I'm running are just absolute dog water, like complete garbage builds. And I figured instead of just testing them and then, you know, giving my verdict and then showcasing them when they're good, I'm just gonna run it in and with the daily PvP uploads, just showcase the builds that I test that are absolute terrible builds and then see for yourself. Really highly recommend not using the instantaneous beams. They do not do enough damage. Their cooldowns are too long. You're gonna get much more value out of the channeling effect. Not to mention you can't really use Ice Crystal all that effectively when you are running those instantaneous beams. There's my thoughts. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, like the video. And subscribe for future daily PvP uploads, as well as daily regular content uploads that aren't PvP related. Well, maybe they will be. We'll see. And I'll see you for the next video.